out of the weekend wars in this traditionally designed dirt modified. Well, in 1992, his son, Billy, is now a star. Here is Paul Small with the latest edition of Weekend Wars.
We begin the weekend wars with the green flag on Saturday night at the Fonda Speedway in the Mohawk Valley of New York. Fonda is enjoying a tremendous 1992 season so far with great track conditions and great racing on the racetrack. Here, Pat Ward in the 42P battles with the 97 of Mike Romano, and here coming down the fast front straightaway, Dave Leif in the 22 goes to the inside of the 82 of Teddy Lamb. Leif is enjoying a tremendous year so far. He has 2 wins at the Cayuga County Fair Speedway in Weedsport and has been kind of the surprise on the dirt circuit this year. I don't think too many people expected Dave Leif to be such a force this early in the season. A.J. Romano wasn't too much of a force Saturday night. He developed mechanical problems. And Jack Johnson was back after a wild ride in turn number 1 the week before. However, Dave Leif was the star Saturday night at Fonda. On to the Can-Am Speedway in Watertown, New York for small block modified racing action, and the Joyceville Jet. Rick Wilson in car number 24 takes off into the lead in this rained-out feature event from the previous week. Wilson would lead the entire distance, but it wasn't easy. He had the 7-11 of Jimmy Johnson hot on his tail all the way to the checkered flag. The regular features, by the way, were rained out. Now on to the Lebanon Valley Speedway, where Bobby Ogren has a meeting with the fourth turn wall. He just as soon forget. The car rides on top of the wall and takes a couple of hard barrel rolls before it finally comes to rest on its wheels. Bobby was shaken, but he was otherwise okay. Now on to the feature event. What an exciting show this was. A lot of the top dogs were right in the middle of the pack, including High Point man Kenny Tremont in car number 115. Now watch this incident. Going into turn number 3, Gary Waters in the 3A gets tagged, spins. Everybody piles in behind him, including the 99 of Dickie Larkin, and on the top of the track, the 79 of Roger Horvath. Tremont's night was over a bit later. He was caught up in another wreck that took him out of contention. Then it was Matt Quinn in the number 44, ducking to the inside in turn number 1 and taking the top spot as Billy Decker tried to chase him down. Decker would run out of time, and Quinn would take the victory on Saturday night at Lebanon Valley. And we wrap up the weekend wars at the Paradise Speedway in Geneva for some sportsman racing. The car to watch here is the 58 of Scott Schrader. He gets to the inside of J.J. Cavell 62 and draws even with the 3A of Fran Hilton going down the back straightaway. Now into turn number 3, Schrader keeps the car steady, ducks to the inside of Hilton coming off turn number 4, and a couple of laps later would go into the number 1 spot and take the victory. For the weekend wars, I'm Paul Small.
This week, the Fuji Points picture highlights the big block tracks. And we start at Lebanon.